Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Honey Soul Child Bottega channel. I am Melinda J, and I help people discover, analyze, and heal their blockages through self-compassion. So today's video is going to be about the first quarter moon, and it is happening this Friday on the 5th. And the sign that it's going to be in is in Scorpio. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into, before I get into it, I want to show you all this card before I minimize myself. This is what the card is looking like with the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. The first quarter moon in Scorpio. The main energy is releasing your blocks or blockages. And then at this center focal point here, you have the solar plexus chakra that's highlighted and indicated in this image. And you can see this individual here, right here, meditating and manifesting at the same time, and also using yoga poses as well. And before I, move on to the presentation, because I got a presentation for y'all. Before I move forward, it says within the guidebook associated with that card, it says when it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable. If you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy, think about others as much as yourself. The manifesting mix for this is there is light and shade in your situation, and you need to embrace it. Don't get stuck in one idea and refuse to budge. And for the mindset for this card, as well as the energy with the first quarter moon in Scorpio, is think what a mental detox would involve for you. For example, avoid people you argue with and violence on TV, etc. Make time for it soon. And I'm just going to add that on there. Do a social media detox that day as well. Do a TV news detox because that could trigger some emotion, since we're going to be dealing with a water sign this Friday as well. And also you can enchant these words as well with the first quarter moon, and it says energies of the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Thank you for helping me to clear out energetic debris so I can fulfill my potential. All right. And I'll be talking about that in the slides. Okay. Because it does give insight of the solar plexus chakra, which I have some knowledge of. So I'm just going to get ready to share my screen. So we can get on with this presentation. Ain't this graphics lovely? Isn't she lovely? Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Now, the first quarter moon in Scorpio. All right. Let's go ahead and go to the first slide. The topics that we're going to be discussing is basic info, the sign that it's in, the aspect, and more. All right. And for the basic info, we have the first quarter moon energy. First quarter moon is about activate wishes as well as dilemmas that emerges, aka problems, first world problems that could emerge to test our faith on whether we want to continue moving forward or we want to just give up because the situation that is coming ahead of us is just too much to bear. And it's important not to do that. The date that is going to be on is on the 5th. So that'll be this Friday. And excuse me. And also I broke it down in numerology form to the number 19, which 1 plus 9 that equals 10, and it is reduced down to the number 1 with new beginnings. Now for Friday, oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'll call you later. Okay. That was my mom call. So for the day that is happening on, which is a Friday, and that is Venus Day, and the signs that are associated with Friday are Taurus and Libra. Taurus, a earth sign, and Libra being a air sign. So which also deals with love, beauty, fine arts, etc. All right. Fridays are also a good day to heal your body, mind, and soul, as well as it's a good day for creativity. And as always, majority of the time events happen on a Friday. So Fridays are good for social activities and party. And you can utilize that day to either have fun, relax, or do both. All right. Next is the sign that the first quarter moon is in, which is in Scorpio. Scorpio representing I transform. All right. I transform. It is a water sign. So water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, they all deal with the emotional, sensitive, protective, responsive, and also nurturing, as well as psychic ability. All right. It's also a fixed sign. Scorpio is also a fixed sign, which deals with the middle of season. So Scorpio season is the middle of fall, even though we're in the beginning time, or we're in the beginning portions of Leo season, okay? Which with the fixed signs, we're dealing with stability, they're persistent, willful energy. However, there could be some stubbornness that plays along, as well as resistant to change. The planet ruler that is associated with Scorpio, originally it was Mars. Originally it was Mars, because Tuesday is Mars Day. However, since Pluto has came about, even though they be counting Pluto out as a planet, I still count it as a planet, because that's what I learned, and I'm gonna stick to it. Pluto, the planet Pluto, is dealing with ego, the finances, shared resources such as investment, big business, financial, insurance, all those inheritance, all those aspects. Okay, real estate as well. The planet Pluto also deals with transformation, death, rebirth, afterlife, and sensuality, meaning the reproductive system, if you know what I mean. All right. And the natural ruler of the Scorpio sign is the 8th house, which also deals with the same things that's associated with Pluto, meaning birth, death, shared resources like money, wealth, investments, sensuality, and also spirituality. All right, like the occult or metaphysics aspect. Okay. Next, we have the aspects. So there are plenty of aspects that are happening in the first quarter moon in Scorpio, such as squaring with the sun, meaning that your emotions and feelings are going to be squaring. They're going to be having tension between each other. They're going to be fighting. You're going to be fighting, getting ready to rumble when it comes to your emotions and feelings. And the ego of the sun, which deals with your individuality, okay? Or yourself, your sense of self. As well as another aspect is that the moon is going to be trining with Venus, okay? So trine means being in harmony, And the fact that it is trining with Venus that will be in Cancer is going to be a harmonious aspect because it gives people balance, temperament, and charming manners, and unusual, also good looks. Okay, usually also good looking. I believe it's supposed to be like that. But it's going to be in harmony with each other. The moon and the Venus, your feelings and emotions, and the love and the beauty of the Venus, and due to the fact that it's going to be in Scorpio for the moon and Cancer for Venus, that's like a harmonious reunion because Cancer, the Cancer sign is a nurturing sign. All right, they are the mothers of the astrological signs, because the Cancer planet, the planet ruler or astro or celestial body that's associated with Cancer is the moon. Okay, so it's going to be a harmonious blend to that. Now, next we have opposition. The moon is going to be in opposition with Mars. So it's going to be in conflict with Mars, which will be in Taurus, that's the earth sign. And Mars is like an assertive planet. Mars is a very assertive planet, and Taurus is a very grounded, fixed, grounded earth fixed sign. So your emotions is going to be often, okay, it says here, often suffer from emotional tension, and people with these aspects could be ruthless and indecisive at the same time. So it's like they choose violence today. So just beware of that little aspect of the moon. Your feelings could play in emotions with, the Mars energy, because that's like violence. That's a violence aspect right there. So next is the moon will be squaring with Saturn. So there's going to be some sort of an inner struggle with Saturn, and we're still in Aquarius for Saturn, right? So it's going to, with that aspect, is being unable to, these are like people who are unable to express their feelings, or this is a type of aspect where you're unable to express your feelings, and you could be misinterpreted or misunderstood to where you hide behind a mask, and you could be inclined to depression. So refrain from all that. Okay, we're going to release those blockages so we won't have to indulge in those aspects. Okay. Next we have the moon oppositioning with Uranus. So the moon is going to be in conflict with Uranus, and Uranus is going to be in the sign of Taurus. Let me minimize myself a little bit so you can see. Which meaning there is often unexpected changes, there's often a radical change that's happening, to be honest. So your emotions is going to be in conflict. Your emotions and feelings is going to be in conflict with a planet that deals with sudden changes, as well as the sign that is in that planet. So it'll be in Taurus. So that's a fixed sign, a fixed earth sign, and it's almost like shaking the table. This aspect is like shaking the table. Like, what are you going to do with your life right now? All right. So with the next aspect, we got the moon conjunction with the ascendant, and that just completely depends on what sign your ascendant is. Okay. And however, with this aspect, it gives people the adaptability and mental balance. However, it also causes instability and can be influenced very easily. So that just differs with each person's sign that's associated with the ascendant. Next, we have the moon squaring with the MC, which also depends on the sign that you're in as well when it comes to your MC, midheaven. So there will be an inner struggle with responsible Capricorn. All right. That brings some sort of instability to professional life. And people with these aspects often have unstable professions. If I'm not mistaken, I do have that aspect in my chart. Oh man, I believe I do have my NC cap. I don't have to check on that, but yeah, that's another aspect. Depending on what your sign is with the MC, aka midheaven. Next we have the opposition, the moon opposition with the node. So this also depends on whatever sign your north node is. Mine is in Sagittarius. In this aspect, mines could be in conflict with let's see, moon, your feelings and emotions could be in conflict with your north node. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so it could go either way, but I'm gonna check my chart on that on that end. And next we have the moon being parallel to Saturn, Aquarius, which meaning the feelings are stable, honest, but also find it hard to express themselves. So that's a good aspect. And lastly, we have the moon contra parallel to Mars. So it's not all the way parallel, as explained from the last moon watch video. It's not exact parallel. It's like a slight in degrees, but still in that parallel range with whatever planet that the moon is in direction with. So due to the fact that it's going to be contra-parallel to Mars, there's going to be some emotional tension, ruthless and indecisiveness. It could be hard to conform and settle down, which loves conflict with home and enjoy doing it. So this is another aspect where some people in the bunch will choose violence, and it's important to not to do that. Okay. And lastly, we have, is this the last slide? I believe it. Okay. So to end this portion here of the presentation, we have the Sacral Chakra that's associated with the Scorpio sign, as I had showed you all in the beginning. Sacral Chakra is also dealing with changes, creativity, honoring and nurturing ourselves. So meaning self-care, self-loving ourselves. And the polarity that's associated with the Scorpio sign as well is the yin, which means being introverted, passive, or receptive. Okay, so it is a time to go within so we can be able to release those blockages as necessary. So whenever the full moon comes about, the things will start to come into fruition because you have utilized that time to release whatever no longer serve you. And then affirmation, the affirmation that I came up with for the first quarter moon in Scorpio is, I feel the infinite flow of abundance as I transform. So yes, you can utilize that affirmation to your leisure for this first quarter moon, or just from now on. Okay, because I use the I feel with the Sacral Chakra, and I use the I transform that's associated with Scorpio energy. But overall, for this first quarter moon, it's important for us to do a mental detox, let it flow, be able to surrender and remove what it no longer serves our purpose, as well as meditate. And like I said, I added it before, but I'm definitely at it right now. is that it's important for us to be able to not meditate, social detox. I do that all the time, social detox, because it can affect on your mental health, and mental health is definitely what is needed in order to have a balanced lifestyle. Okay, so this what is happening with our chart. Ooh, it's like big. Let's go, let's get it. All right, so this is what is happening with the chart that day. Like I said, here's the sun here, and the moon is right here. As stated before, we can scroll on down that oh shoot, I wrote it down here. Excuse me. It's squaring with the sun. Here's the aspects down here, but overall, you got the moon right here, and you have the sun right here. So it's squaring with the sun. Ooh. It's squaring with the sun here. And then it's trining with the Venus. So Venus is right on over here in Cancer. Boom. It's right on here in Cancer. And it's in opposition with Mars. So Mars is over here cruising, chilling up in Taurus. And then you have a full on conjunction here. But let's see, it's also squaring. So the moon is right here and it's squaring with Saturn. Saturn is all the way over here in Aquarius. So it's some tension over there. It's opposed opposition in conflict with Uranus, the sudden change planet. So here is the moon here. Uranus is over here hanging around with Mars, as well as excuse me. It's hanging over here with Mars, as well as the node. That's in retrograde. And let's see, it's in conjunction with the Ascendant. So as I said, with this chart here, the Ascendant is in Aries. So Aries is over here. So it's in conjunction with Aries. The moon squaring in MC. As you can see over here, is in Capricorn, the MC. So the Capricorn sign will be here, but MC is not located, but it's just squaring off with that as well. And as I've already said, it's already in opposition with the node. So it's opposition with the node, Uranus, and Mars that's in conjunction with each other in Taurus. And then contra-parallel to Mars. So Mars is over here still in Taurus, but is not parallel like it is with Saturn. Saturn is in Aquarius over here. That's still in retrograde. We're still in retrograde. So it's parallel here by degree line. However, when it comes to Uranus, when it comes to Mars, is not parallel. It's just a little bit degrees off, but it's still in that parallel frame. All right, so that is definitely the end of the video with this first quarter moon. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen right quick and get back to the big screen. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video of dissecting the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Like I said, just keep your energy clear from all negativity that is surrounding you, and also be able to go within and see what blockages or things or people or certain aspects that you want to remove so you can be able to raise your vibration a little bit more. But overall, that's all that I have for you guys with this first quarter moon and Scorpio video as a moon watch, as we watching the moon. So without further ado, I'm gonna leave y'all to it. I thank you all for tuning in to the video. Be sure to leave a comment down below on how this energy is resonating with you, and are you feeling the energy right now. Also, all my social media links will be in the description box below. Also, please share the video and like the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time I upload a video. Just make sure you press all so you'll get all the notification. But without further ado, I'm gonna leave y'all to it. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.